Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the Skoda Kushaq Monte Carlo edition. So before it was available in the Rapid, but since it got discontinued, so finally they wanted it in Kushaq. So let's just continue. So from the front, if you see, you get the typical Skoda grille. And if you see at the front, you get the Skoda logo in black. So before they had it in green and white, so now they shifted to black. So you see here, you get these LED projectors and you get the crystalline effect. So Skoda crystal lighting, what it is termed as. So you have beautiful lights at night when if you see the LED, and you also get the fog light as well. So if you come to the side, with the Monte Carlo badging here with the race flag badging or something, whatever you want you can say. So coming down, the tire size is just 205 55 R17, so 17 inches, and the alloy design looks really good. If you see, you get these different wheels on the Monte Carlo specifically. So in the Monte Carlo, you also get the blacked out overhangs with turn indicators, and you get passive entry, black finishing on the B and C pillars, roof rails as well. Also the rear tire, yeah, same size. So the fuel tank capacity is 50 liters, and the mileage by air is around 19.2 km per liter for the 1 liter manual. So if you come to the rear, you get this Skoda badging in black, Kushaq written over here as well, and you get these LED tail lights again with the crystalline effect, so it gets a very good road presence at night. So yeah, so let me show you the key. You get this typical old-fashioned foldable key, and you get lock, unlock, and directly open the boot from the key. Also, you have an electromagnetic tailgate as well. So let's just open the tailgate. So the boot space is 385 liters, and you get this 60/40 weight like seat folding at the rear, and you also get a first aid kit with a light. So the loading lift is kind of on the higher side, so putting in big suitcases would be a problem, but overall it's fine. Like it's a high riding car, so yeah. And also you have like you can close the boot like this, so easy to close. Talking about the length of the car, it's around 4225 mm, and the wheelbase is 2651 mm. So yeah, the wheelbase is good, it's long, but the car isn't that long. Like around like 4.2 meters the length, and then they're giving only 2651 mm, so that's fine. So the rear seat space should be good, and yeah, overall the presence of the car is really good. Since if you see, you get the blacked out roof, and the sunroof as well. Also the shark fin antenna. So that's a plus point that it has dual tone treatment. Either you take the lower body and the upper body as well. So let's just get to the rear seat. So let's just get into the rear seat. So closing the door of the car, the build quality really good. The tough Skoda build, the Czech car, what you expect since it's the Volkswagen Group. So talking about the legroom and kneeroom, it's really good, and unaccessibility is also good since the height of the seat is really good. And what I told earlier about the wheelbase, since it has a long wheelbase, so everything is gone to the rear seat. Also, it has a magazine holder and a smartphone holder as well. If you see here, you get the rear AC vents, twin USB-Cs, and the transmission tunnel. It's flat enough, so three people will be comfortable since it's a wide cabin. Headroom is also really good. Since it's an SUV, we will expect much better headroom. So headroom is good. If you see here, you get a rear armrest with twin cup holders also. At the rear, you get 3 adjustable headrests. So overall, the rear seat is practical, 3 people comfortable, and it also has a plush ride. So yeah, it's good. So talking about the safety, this car gets 6 airbags, ABS, EBD, ESC, and hill hold control, traction control, electronic differential lock, cruise control, isofix child seat mounts, front collision warning. So overall in safety, they've nailed it. And definitely what I've seen in the VW group, they never compromise on safety. If you take the low variants, absolutely everyone will compromise. So I've seen that even in the Polo, like the regular variants, the base variants would be cost cutting would be there, but in the higher variants, they never compromise on quality and safety. So that thing is really good. What I like about the VW group, which is the Skoda and the Volkswagen as well. If you go in Audi, that even goes further than our expectations and stuff, and above our budget as well. So yeah, overall the rear seat is good. Also, one thing to note, you get twin lights here. So yeah, bright enough white lights. So let's get to the front seat. Before that, the seats, what you see, you get the red stitching on the seats since it's a Monte Carlo, so it's a dual tone treatment for the seat, the black and the red. Also the mats which you see here, these are 70 mats which are given by company itself. So these mats, when I entered the car, it was absolutely like a gem for me. I was like, seriously, is it like an aftermarket mat or is it from the company? So the owner told me it's from the company. So I was like really amazed. The material of the mat and the material of the seats which they're giving, it's high quality and super comfortable. Also the looks, they've nailed it. So let's get to the driver's seat. So let's get into the driver's seat. So one thing what I have noted about the Volkswagen 2.0 project, about these cars which are based on the MQB A0iN platform, that they have removed the one-touch power windows. For like before they had in all windows, like you have the one-touch function, but in the Kushaq and the Taygun, the Virtus and the Slavia, they don't have it. They only have the driver's side, so that's like a pain point, but still it's fine. You have a driver armrest with some red stitching since it's a Monte Carlo edition, so you get some space. The manual handbrake, twin cup holders, or you can say 2.5 cup holders. So this is a manual, so you get a 6-speed manual, and here you get some space, a 12-volt charging socket. If you see this, you get digital AC controls, automatic air conditioning is there, and you have ventilated seats as well. So if you see this, you have ventilated seats, and the dashboard, here the red panel and this beautiful material used here, it's of high quality. Like this actually enhances the look of the car, also the dashboard as well. So this is the 10-inch unit. So this is the 10-inch unit with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and navigation as well. So this unit, like in the Slavia, they removed it due to the cost cutting and the rising prices as well. So the system is slick to use. If you see, system is slick to use, and it will show like the trip driving data of since start, the range, since refuel, the long term. So a lot of things are there here. You have the call, and it has wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so that's good. You have the audio settings as well. You have like a turn off the system. You can also download the apps, and this is the traction control button if you want to switch it on or switch it off. If you go to settings, you have quick settings, screen off, audio connect, profile, lights and valet mode, system settings, car settings. You have electronic stability control, light, time and date, service settings, media, apps and notifications. So overall I would say the slickness is good. The content which they're giving is fine. I think they can integrate many more systems here, so it's fine enough. So now let's just show the steering wheel. So now you get the the 2-spoke steering wheel in the all Skoda cars whichever you see. So also you get this 8-inch instrument cluster, the digital cluster. So I'll just show it to you. So this thing, it wasn't there in the regular Kushaq, but it's there only in the Monte Carlo edition. The red color ambient lighting, the red background for the instrument cluster, and the 3 modes as well. So if you see, you can like customize it. Like what do you want, telephone, you have settings, no display, driving data. You can like whatever you want, you can customize it. Like you want driving data, economy, average economy, distance, time, average speed, gear display, audio, telephone. So it's there in like both the sides, not only for this side, the other side as well. So that's fine. Yeah, so a lot of things are there. Yeah, so same thing. So yeah, slick to use, and the display is also good, but the only disappointing part is like they could have used this part as well. Rather than giving an 8-inch, they could have given a 10-inch one. So let me show you the glove box as well. So the glove box you get is a cooled glove box, and it's big enough, so you can keep your things to cool there as well. One more thing to show, like here you get the volume controls as well, and here you get the light controls, and the engine start stop button is here. So overall I would say the package of this car is really good. The features are good, and the quality also used is good. The only thing what I would say, the 1-liter engine, which I'll be talking about when I show you the hood, is the disappointing part. That I'll tell you when I open the engine bay. So let's directly get to the engine bay. So let's open the engine bay. So you just need to pull a lever and the engine bay opens. So it's a small 999cc 1-liter engine. So it has some turbochargers in it. So it produces around 115 horsepower and 178 Newton meters of torque. The only plus point of this engine, it's a TSI engine, turbocharged stratified injection. Disappointing part, it's a 1000cc engine. So the figures might be good, 115 horsepower and 178 torque. So I would say 0 to 100 would take roughly around 11 seconds with the manual, and the automatic it's little hard because it has a torque converter, 6-speed torque converter. And the 1.5, it has 150 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. So the plus point of this car, the 1.5 is a turbocharged unit, since I told earlier. So both the engines are turbocharged and both of them are petrol engines. But that will do 0 to 100 in under 9 seconds. The manual, the DSG might take a little longer, 9.2, 9.3, since it has a lag when you start the car and take off. So overall, what I would say, the Monte Carlo edition is a must buy for Kushaq. Not the regular one, since if you buy the 1 liter or the 1.5, it doesn't have any distinction that I'm buying either 1 liter or 1.5. In the Volkswagen Group, the Taygun and the Virtus have the distinction with some blacked out wheels and the red stitching on the seats and all of those stuff. So Monte Carlo is the best one in Kushaq, nothing else. I'm also waiting for the Slavia Monte Carlo if they will launch, if it's a huge success. So thank you so much. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe, and do let me know your views about the Monte Carlo edition of the Kushaq. So the figures might be good, 115 horsepower and 178 torque, but the satisfaction isn't there, since अरे रुक बोलो. So from the front, if you see, you get the typical Skoda grille. Monte Carlo. So see here, you get massive intake.